Last week on Capitol Hill, top tech CEOs facing questions on the damaging effects of their platforms on the country's youth. Senator Josh Hawley calling the Meta CEO Mark Zuckerberg to face the families who lost loved ones and apologize to them.
I'm sorry for everything that you've all been through. It's terrible. No one should have to go through the things that your families have suffered. And this is why we invested so much and are going to continue doing industry-leading efforts to make sure that no one has to go through the types of things that your families have had to suffer.
Our next guest was there, sitting right behind Mark Zuckerberg. She lost her 14-year-old daughter, Grace, to suicide in 2012 after becoming a victim of sexual exploitation from cyberbullying on Twitter.
Christine McComas joins us now. Christine, God bless you. Thank you for being here. You were right there. Did you accept the apology from Mark Zuckerberg? What did you think?
Well, it wasn't a matter of accepting, because I don't think it wasn't organic. It was forced. It wasn't planned or anything like that. And you know, it was surreal to be there at all. But really, the story isn't his apology. The story is that kids are at risk. American kids need protection from different ways that social media platforms are operating, and the Kids Online Safety Act, this was Grace, the Kids Online Safety Act must pass. It's been 12 years that I've been speaking out on what happened to my daughter. And maybe back then we didn't know because it was so new, social media, but today we know, and kids are dying from all kinds of social media harms that they didn't even necessarily go looking for, but that were fed to them. And the Kids Online Safety Act would put up guardrails that would protect American children.
Christine, can you tell us a little bit about what happened to your daughter?
Well, there was a drug-assisted sexual assault, but it was followed by intense cyberbullying, which I don't even call it cyberbullying anymore. It is child abuse. And a lot of the things that happen to kids online now, that the negative things, are a sort of child abuse. And things like this, the tweets that she saw or heard were things like snitches should have their fingers cut off one by one while they watch their families burn. I hate you. I hope you see this. Cry yourself to sleep, then wake up and kill yourself. You might as well. You're a lousy piece of... And these are things aimed at a child. She was 14. And I do want to make clear to your viewers that you don't have to be on social media to be harmed by it. She never had a smartphone. She never had Twitter. I didn't even know what it was at the time. But there are many things happening online. I know lots of mothers who have lost children now to different online harms, that things need to change. They need to fix it.
So, Christine, first of all, I think it's important for people to know she didn't have a phone, so you were doing that part right. She doesn't have a phone. You reached out to the courts. You reached out to the police. You reached out to the school. So all of that happened. If she didn't have a phone, how did she know this was happening? Was it through her friends that had it and she was getting the information? And then part two, and I hate to give you a part two question, how do you think the law that you're backing, Grace's law, would have prevented what happened?
Well, let me say she did have a phone, but it was just a flip phone. Back then,
sure.
Smartphones were new. And I'm sorry, I'm losing what...
That's okay. How did she find out about it?
Oh, well, you know, social media makes everything explode exponentially. You know, it's not like somebody sends you a message or somebody says something nasty. It goes out blasted instantaneously to everyone you know. So those kinds of things are just damaging. So the Kids Online Safety Act will, you know, permit, right now there's things like the social media companies, a kid might go looking for healthy eating or exercise tips and end up being sent on the algorithms push content towards them, and they end up on this spiral and end up in rooms with people who are skeletal and think that they're heavy, and or dangerous online challenges are sent directly to a kid that says, other kids like to see this, you might like to see this, and they don't realize that they are challenges like the choking challenge that can actually kill children. So it will it will stop those types of things. It will stop all of the collection of data that is then used to sell billions of dollars worth of ads. I think in 2022, social media platforms made $11 billion with a B advertising to children online. So they're constantly collecting data. They want you to stay online as long as you can, but this would make things like they turn off geolocation. They turn off adults being able to contact children, strangers, predators, from being able to contact children. Just really common sense things that need to happen.
Yeah. Well, Mark Zuckerberg said in that there's no connection between social media and mental health. We know that's not true. That's what he said in that hearing. So I understand why you're still so frustrated. We really admire your efforts to put this law forward and sort of make some sense out of what happened, at least try and protect other people and other children. So thank you for joining us today, Christine, and God bless you.
Thank you.
I'm Steve Ducey.
I'm Brian Kilmeade.
And I'm Ainsley Earhart. And click here to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page to catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis.